The Xbox 360 launched 8 years ago in 2005 and has sold over 70 million consoles worldwide. Initially plagued by a spate of bastard hardware failures known as the Red Ring of Death, the Xbox 360 has grown into an absolute beast. And I'll let you in on a little secret, my friends. It's my favourite ever console. Now, 8 years is a long time for a video game console to exist in a world where technology advances at breakneck speed. So how exactly has it managed to stay relevant for so long? Well, dashboard updates, the introduction of Kinect, a new Xbox Slim model, smart glass, an astonishingly brilliant Xbox Live service, and quite possibly the best library of games ever seen on a home console have all helped the Xbox 360 to outrun the Grim Reaper. Not even the launch of Wii U could slow down Microsoft's aging console. During Black Friday, the Xbox 360 outgunned both the PS3 and the Wii U, shifting over 750,000 units compared to PS3's 525,000 units and Wii U's 400,000 units. But despite the Xbox 360's impressive stats, it seems the time has finally come to move on. Microsoft's Larry Hryb, better known as Major Nelson, posted a countdown timer to June's E3 2013, sparking fevered speculation that Microsoft would unveil their next-gen console at this event. But guess what? Industry experts believe the next Xbox will be announced even sooner at the Game Developers Conference in March. So then, what's the E3 2013 countdown timer all about? Games, my curious little friends. A shit ton of gorgeous next-gen games. Oh, yes indeedy. The next Xbox will hit shelves in November 2013, and the best developers in the world are already working on it. Rare has Kinect Sports 3, Bungie has Destiny, Lionhead has the long-rumoured Fable MMO, 343 has Halo fucking 5, DICE has Battlefield 4, and Turn 10 has Forza 5. And there's also a rumour that the Xbox 720 will launch with Halo 2 Anniversary. Fucking awesome. It's enough to make you shit nuggets of pure fucking joy. But don't expect the next Xbox to be called Xbox 3 or Xbox 720 or Xbox Sex Fuck. No, Apple has changed the rules on branding, so when the next generation arrives, it'll almost certainly just be called Xbox. And that, my friends, is how I'm going to refer to it throughout the rest of this video. So without further ado, here's a breakdown of the 10 game-changing features of the next-gen Xbox. You lucky bastards! Number 1 on the list, massive power. According to CVG, Microsoft's Durango development kits are already in developers' hands, and the CPU at the heart of the machine is a fucking monster. Where 360 has a 3-core CPU from 2005, Durango promises 4 hardware cores, each divided into 4 logical cores, a spec greater than anything even the most hardcore PC gamer has on his desktop. Now, I have no fucking idea what any of that means, but I do have this to say. In your fucking face, PC snobs! Now, let's look at number 2 on the list. What does all this power mean? As all Spidey fans will tell you, with great power comes great responsibility. So how exactly will the Xbox put all this power to use? Well, imagine a gloriously detailed world in which you can destroy everything, and each element in this world reacts differently. Cloth smoulders and then bursts into flame when a candle is held against it. Precious gems glitter and twinkle from 1,000 angles, and the characters that inhabit these worlds will behave more realistically. They won't act like fucking robots, and as a result create a more immersive experience for you. And for God's sake, let's hope the next gen season ends to shitty lip syncing. It's about time we moved on from games that look like badly dubbed kung fu movies. LA Noire managed it, so I'm sure this will become the standard practice for Xbox games. The video you see here uses Microsoft's own programming interface called DirectX 11, which unlocks impressive next-gen effects in modern PC games. It's a safe bet that the Xbox is going to be DirectX 11 capable. That means higher resolutions and sharper textures. In short, it's going to be a visual fuckfest. Moving on to number 3, Kinect 2.0. Rumours suggest that Kinect 2.0 will have actual human eyes that watch your every movement, even when you're asleep. I am of course kidding. The Kinect 2.0 is said to track up to 4 players and can read even the smallest movements of your fingers thanks to advancements in the camera technology and the additional processing power. A Microsoft researcher has also revealed that the last couple of years have been spent exploring how to use Kinect to enable interactions on any surface within your living room. This device, known as OmniTouch, turns any surface into an interactive touchscreen. Crazy shit, right? Your cushion has the potential to become a virtual keyboard. Fuck! Number 4 on the list, augmented reality glasses. Yep, you heard me right folks, augmented fucking reality fucking glasses. Fucking. Leaked documents from Microsoft reveal plans to turn the next Xbox into a full augmented reality system, complete with augmented reality glasses. This new peripheral would work alongside Kinect to turn your living room into a virtual reality environment in which game characters could appear and even interact with objects in the real world. Just imagine a hologram of the gorgeous Cortana projected directly into your living room, or placing the Master Chief's heads-up display right in front of your eyes. Yes fucking please. Moving on to number 5, 3D sound. Augmented reality is powerful, but to build a real virtual world, you'll want characters who appear to speak to you with location-specific audio. Impossible? No. The technology already exists. Microsoft research has already demonstrated its own directional sound prototype, a rack of 16 speakers all working together to project sound into a small area. Coupled with Kinect head tracking, the speakers could project audio only you can hear, making headphones a thing of the past. Might the tech be intended for the next Xbox? Oh yes indeed. Number 6 on the list, BluRay. The next Xbox will almost certainly include a Blu-ray drive as standard, allowing for gamers up to 50GB on a single disc without PS3's current problems with the tech, namely slow seek times and increased loading times in game. Modern Blu-ray drives are faster than their 2006 equivalents, and Xbox will take full advantage of this. Moving on to number 7, next-gen controls. Rumours suggest Microsoft's next-gen controller is still in the prototype stages, with some models featuring touchscreens and others featuring programmable buttons. Now, controller technology has changed enough in the last 7 years to make the next Xbox controller a radically different device. And to be honest, this kind of worries me. In my opinion, the current Xbox 360 controller is the best controller I've ever used. It just feels right. Slapping on touchscreens and overcomplicating button layouts is not a route I wish to see Microsoft take. I've used Nintendo's Wii U controller and I'm not a fan. The sticks feel too far apart and I've yet to see the screen actually put to good use. I don't want a gimmicky toy. I want a dedicated video game controller. Now, give me a controller that can withstand the most intense rage quitting throws and I'll be a very happy man indeed. Now let's look at number 8, Xbox Live 3.0. Xbox 360's current Xbox Live service is fantastic, so how exactly do you improve upon that? Well, for starters, how about removing the 100 friend limit? If you raise the cap, then more people can share what they're playing. Add to that better support for social networking and free-to-play games, like Facebook has. Microsoft has the best digital distribution network on a console with Xbox Live, and you can bet they'll put it to good use for their next-gen console. At number 9, we have the dashboard. Let's talk about the 360's current Metro dashboard. If you're not a fan, you're not alone. A Facebook poll revealed that 70% of gamers hate the modern 360 dashboard. The most common complaint was that there was simply too much advertising, too much crap to sift through to get to the games. Microsoft will have to take a year of feedback into account when the latest version of Metro hits the next Xbox. And if you're watching Microsoft, CVG has a suggestion for the perfect dashboard, and here it is. A simple homepage with 9 bold panels, easily touchable with Kinect or controller. Everything on one page and a huge reduction in shitty advertising. I kinda like it, to be honest, but what do you guys think? What kind of dashboard would you like to see implemented on Xbox? And finally at number 10 we have always on gaming. According to CVG, Microsoft's most powerful feature for next generation Xbox may very well be no switching off. Yes, Xbox could be an always on console where key games will be ready to go at a moment's notice. Microsoft wants the kind of speed you get from a mobile device but on the big screen, breaking down the barriers between players and the games so that switching between Kinect Sports 3 and Halo 5 is as easy as changing channels on your TV. Now, you can't remove loading times altogether so long as games need to load in new assets, but by keeping certain games preloaded, you can have your favourite titles ready to go at a moment's notice. Now that's a lot of power and a lot of RAM, 8GB of it, rumours suggest. The kind of power, in fact, that the Xbox will actually possess. Apple's iOS has changed things for Sony and Microsoft, and the next generation of consoles might be defined as much by immediacy and accessibility as it is by huge worlds, amazing graphics and revolutionary online play. Personally, I can't fucking wait. Guys, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe for all the latest next gen news as and when it breaks. Thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards!